Hey guys, how's it going? Last night while my son was out gallivanting around, I went and saw the Avengers Age of Ultron. It was a great movie, a damn good movie. Probably even better than the first one, I think. Now, before we get into all this, I want to tell you that there will be spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled, click off this video, go see the movie, give them your money, and then come back and we can talk about it. Now, let's start off with the characters, and we'll also include the plot line, throughout. Let's start with Tony Stark, Iron Man. You can definitely see where they are setting up Captain America Civil War in this movie. You see what pretty much is a taste of what Tony's going to become in that movie. He's not a bad guy. He does things that he thinks is right, but maybe not the best. When Scarlet Witch shows him a picture of what a future that could have been with the Avengers all dead and Captain America's shield busted, that pretty much prompts Tony into thinking that he could do more. He could do something else besides just wear a suit of armor and fly around. So when they get Loki's scepter at the beginning from the Hydra base, he decides to use that along with Bruce Banner to create Ultron, a sentient robot. His purpose was to create this robot to take over for the Avengers so he can patrol the world, along with a bunch of robot Iron Man drones to, save the world, basically, protect the world so the Avengers don't have to all the time. And of course, that's where everything goes haywire. So it's really kind of Tony's fault that all this is happening. But still, he doesn't seem to learn his lesson. You really get a sense that Tony is still the old Tony that we saw in the first Iron Man movies, where he's going to be right. He is right no matter what's happening, and nobody can convince him of that. Captain America, Steve Rogers, is really much trying to hold the team together. And we see him really button heads with Tony Stark in this one. Again, a precursor to what we're going to see in the next movie. It's an interesting fact that, he doesn't really have a lot to do in the movie, though. That's the thing. I was really under-impressed with what Captain America was doing. Of course, he had the best lines, about teamwork and stuff like that. And of course, he had the best running joke in the whole movie about his people using bad language. I thought that was actually pretty cool. Thor is the one that actually is able to make the connection with the Infinity Stones by using something called the Waters of Sight. After Scarlet Witch gives him his vision where he's back on Asgard, and everything's pretty much going to shit there, he uses the Water of Sight to find out why are these what's going on with these stones, and he does make the connection that they've been showing up a lot over the last few years, so there's something wrong with that. Captain America's vision was that he was at a dance with Agent Carter, the dance that he promised her. So we also get Agent Carter doing a cameo. There's a lot of cameos in this one. The Hulk, Bruce Banner, he's the exact opposite of Tony Stark in this one. He's the one that helps create Ultron, but he takes more responsibility for creating Ultron. He knows that they messed up, and later on when they try to create Vision, he's really against it at first. So, and also there's also a romance going on between him and Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, which I always thought was kind of interesting. But they actually do explain that. They have Scarlett Johansson's character explain why she is pining for Bruce Banner and not these other guys running around. I thought that was kind of interesting. We do see a bit of Black Widow's past, about how she became a secret agent. We don't see how she becomes a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, which there was a story like that in the first Avengers movie, but we do see some of her training and stuff like that, and pretty brutal, actually. The biggest surprise, though, was Hawkeye, Clint Barton having a family, which I thought was a pretty interesting revelation. I really like the fact, sorry, the camera's moving around. I really like the fact that Joss Whedon really didn't know what to do with Hawkeye in the first Avengers movie, and he kind of made up for this one. He definitely made up in the second one for Hawkeye. Having him be the family, him, in a way, kind of what we always thought of Hawkeye. He's kind of the normal guy, and they really played on that, actually. That he is just, he's the Xander of the group, in a way. Buffy fans will probably get that reference. But, yeah, I really enjoyed that. My biggest surprise, though, was, Quicksilver really didn't impress me. I'm sorry. The actor was pretty good. He runs around a lot. But the two that really impressed me were Scarlet Witch and Vision. I thought Elizabeth Olsen, I almost called her Ashley Olsen. Wow. Elizabeth Olsen was amazing as Scarlet Witch. And Vision, that was amazing. And of course, the big surprise with Vision is him grabbing Thor's hammer and handing it to him, But I really enjoyed Ultron. Ultron was probably my favorite character, actually, in the whole movie. A lot of people said that Loki was their favorite character in the first movie. And yeah, Loki's a fun character. He really is. He's the god of mischief. Tom Hiddleston plays him brilliantly. I think he actually deserves his own movie, maybe a little later on down the line. But there was something about Ultron that was really fun. He was a big robot, and he had some of the best one-liners. Some of the best quips in the entire movie. It was pretty fun watching James Spader bring that character to life. All in all, the movie was fantastic. I'm not going to try to spoil too much for you. I want you to go see the movie. But all in all, the movie was great. I loved it. And I will probably go see it again before it leaves the theaters. Alright, I'll see you guys later on. Bye.